Well, I'm looking outside at a blue sky day. It's not a crystal blue sky day. It's a cloudy, dirty, whitey, yellowy blue sky. It's not a blue sky like it should be. Why? Because they've been spraying us. That's why. Anyway, good old Joe Biden has done it again. He's accumulated another, I think, $388 billion worth of debt for you, the American people, to pay because of the $10,000 student loan forgiveness program that in some cases $20,000. For you people out there that went to school and have these bills, student loans, and haven't paid it off or made an attempt to pay it off, he's going to pay the $10,000 out of that loan that you didn't pay. He's going to pay that for you. And the people that have worked their butt off and got second and third jobs and gone without things to pay for that loan, they're going to be stuck. They're not going to get $10,000, paid to them, but they're going to have to pay for the other people that were slackers, as the Back to the Future show would say. And the people that couldn't go to school because of certain circumstances, they're going to have to pay for those people that did go to school. And a lot of them have good jobs like lawyers and doctors and different things. And, they're going to have to pay for those people when they didn't accumulate the bills themselves. It's just another thing that Joe Biden is doing that is unfair. It's unfair to the majority of people. And there are some black people out there that think that $10,000 is not enough. It should be $50,000 each to the black people because of the slavery thing 150 years ago. Anyway, another fun-filled day coming up. I really worry about the future of this world and of this country. It's just not the same country. Anyway, if I could give you some advice, I would say do a food storage program. Go out every week, if you can, and buy some canned foods, some foods that are going to last. Canned foods are great because they last for years and years and years if they're stored properly. And just set that food aside for yourself or for your family for the time that probably will come where there's going to be a food shortage. And you'll be grateful and glad that you had the foresight of putting that food aside for yourself so you don't starve. It's bad times are here, but I don't think we've seen anything yet as far as bad times, really bad times. What happens when the grid system goes out? What happens when we don't have electricity and gas to heat our homes? What are we going to do? What are you going to do? Freeze to death? I don't know what you can do. I mean, make sure you have blankets and coats and I don't know. These hand warmer things that you shake It's like the size of a beanbag, and you shake it. You shake it, and then it becomes hot or becomes warm. Those are great. I used those a few years ago. I had some, and I was trying to cut down on my energy bills. The home I have here, sometimes I don't know. In the wintertime, sometimes it's $400 a month just to heat the home, and maybe more. And so I turned the thermostat down, and I had these hand warmers that I was shaking. Had a sweater on and a coat, and I had these in my hand after I was shaking them to get them warm. Put my hands in my pocket, and I was, that really helped. But I think in addition to food, and of course toilet paper, don't forget the toilet paper. I think that it would be a good idea to buy some of these uh, devices, or whatever you call them, that you shake, and you can get warmth from it, And I mean, if it was in the middle of the winter and you didn't have any heat at all, and you didn't have any electricity, so you can use a space heater, something like that you could get some warmth from would be great. It would really help you to kind of get through things. And so just things like that, in addition to candles and flashlights, batteries, things like that, I think it will really help. But I think that if you think, or people don't think, that this world or United States is going to be in for some hard times, I think you're kidding yourself. World War III, I don't know, is a possibility. I think if we really knew, and I don't think I can talk about the things that I've heard, I don't know if I can or not on YouTube, but if you knew the things that I've heard and other people talk about, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that you don't even know about that that are horrible things. And so I think you need to be prepared. I'm old. I know I'm old. I cannot believe how old I am. In my mind, I think I'm 35. My body tells me another thing. And I've had heart surgery. I've had this, that, and the other. I think I've told you before, the latest thing was that I had jaw surgery, and so my lip, half of my lip and my chin are completely numb. And so, so it's taken away about 70% of the joy of eating away from me. And I drink things, and I kind of dribble because I can't feel anything. I just can't feel anything there. So anyway, that's just part of getting old, I guess. But enjoy your life while you can, because before you know it, you're going to be old like me. Whether you like it or not, you're going to wake up and you're going to be in your 70s like I am. You're going to think, what the hell happened? Just the other day, I was like 35. It's a scary thing. It really is. It's a scary thing. I'm not scared to meet God and Jesus because I have tried my hardest to live a good life and to be honest in my dealings and kind to people. The things I do on YouTube, when I tell you you're a bunch of losers, I don't mean that. I noticed the last video I did, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I lost like 5 subscribers because I was telling you you're a bunch of losers. I don't mean that. I'm just trying to I'm trying to put a smile on someone's face. But people, I guess, have taken it seriously and they've unsubscribed, you know? But, I don't think that I'm better than you. I don't think you're losers. You would be losers looking at the show. You're winners. You're winners looking at the show. Anyway, do the best you can. Be kind to people. Tell your family and the people that you love, your friends, that you love them. When you say goodbye to them, tell them you love them. They might think it's a little strange at first, but you may never see that person again. I've lost people, friends, that I was talking to one evening on the phone, and the next morning they're dead. So I always tell people I love them. People I care about, I love them, and I do love them. I am grateful for the people that God has brought into my life to be a friend to me, to help me, to inspire me. I'm grateful for those people. And I love God for bringing those people into my life to be kind to me and to help me. But I want those people to know that I'm grateful for them, and so I tell them I love them. And I do love them. And I do pray for them, and I do. Thank God for them. I lost another family member 2 weeks ago. And it's not an easy thing. But it's going to happen to everybody. Eventually, it's going to happen to everybody. And so just prepare yourself. Prepare yourself that life is not going to stay and remain the same as it is now. Some of you have a cush life. I know that. I know you have a cush life compared to me. See, some of you will take that seriously. But anyway, that's my 14 minutes of talking about nothing, I guess. But just try to prepare for what's going to take place in the future. And if you don't think that things are going to be hard and difficult, you're not thinking properly. And if you look at the mainstream media, you're not learning about things properly. You need to, I'm not kidding you when I say you need to listen and watch Newsmax TV. And if you don't, you're missing out on really what's going on. You don't get the truth looking at different media outlets like CNN and ABC, NBC, whatever. You just don't. They're biased, they hate Trump, and that's all. That's all there is to it. So watch Newsmax TV and some on Fox, like Sean Hannity or Tucker Carlson and Laura Ingraham, people like that. and you'll know what's going on. But you can't remain being gullible and not knowing what's happening behind the scenes, because there's a lot going on, baby. Anyway, all the best. Have a great day.